welcome to the FIBA Asia Cup. It's day 2 of this competition, and it's group phase, Group A, the clash between Iran and India. Well, this day 2 really came to life in the first game of the day. The Philippines winning against China, knocking off the defending champions. That was a rematch of the final 2 years ago. Later today, we'll have Iraq, Qatar, and then Jordan, Syria. But right now, it's all about India and Iraq and a battle of the behemoths. Well, I'm Jeff Taylor, joined by Mick Bett. And Mick, you know, if anything, India, a lot of attention on this young man right here coming into this tournament and how he might be able to help this India team.
Yeah, thank you, Jeff, and welcome everyone. Yeah, Satnam Singh is a big man, and in general, Jeff, I was down courtside just now, and I know the Iranians are big. They've always been traditionally very big, but the Indian team, they're enormous. I mean, just some big units. It's sort of it's like the old bodyguard team. You know, the teams that you'd want to sort of take down a dark alley for sure, because you would definitely come out the other end. They are an enormous looking team. And then you've got down the other end, Hamed Haddadi there, 15 for Iran, who is just the epitome of what is big in basketball.
Well, in terms of basketball pedigree, obviously the Iranians have quite the pedigree. They won it in 2007. They won it in 2009 after a quarterfinal upset in 2011. Well, they bounced back and won it in 2013. They finished third a couple of years ago. So they are looking to get back to the top of the podium. And for India, is this a giant that is on the rise, or perhaps a sleeping giant? We are going to see what type of impact the big fella, Satnam Singh, who plays with the Texas Legends, 2.18 meters in height, 7 feet 2 inches tall. What type of impact, 21 years of age, he has on this India team. Well, good afternoon, folks. If you're just joining us, we're in Beirut. It's day 2 of the FIBA Asia Cup, and it's the game between Iran and India. Both teams being introduced here to the spectators. Of course, we had a full house last night when Lebanon won a real thriller against Korea. We've seen Australia and New Zealand win their opening games in their first ever FIBA Asia Cup. And we've also seen a very exciting game earlier today. The Philippines winning against China. Chinese Taipei also were winners on day 1. Now we're going to have a pause in the commentary as we have a playing for the national anthems.
And now, the national anthems of India.
So the national anthems have been played for both teams, for India and Iran, and we will now see the referees for today's game. There they are, coming out on midcourt. Before we see the rosters for both, there they are: Ego, Kim, and Katayose from Lebanon, Korea, and Japan. And I'm sure that you have some thoughts about these players. Mick, why don't you give us a look at the rosters, some comments on the rosters and the starting fives once they pop up on the screen.
Well, you got to see Iran as one of the big favorites in this tournament, Jeff. There's no doubt about it. They come with great pedigree. Champions 4 years ago, didn't quite get to the final 2 years ago, but they are a team to be reckoned with. First saw them play back in 2007 when they were champions down in Tokushima, Japan. There's the Indian lineup. I like number 9, Vishesh Brigavanshi. And down the bottom, them Satnam Singh, 2 m 18. He spent most of his time in America at the IMG Academy, I think, as a youngster growing up and developing his skills. But an enormous man in an enormous team, really. There's some really big, long, tall players. Now, how can they handle this Iranian team, which is going to be full of class players, that's for sure. They'll start Kumar Brigavanshi, Singh, Amyot Singh as well is 22. We'll just call him Amyot Singh rather than Amyot Singh Gill. And Muin Bek at the last man on the roster. So Satnam Singh won't start. As for the Iranians, well, Ahmed Hedadi will be coming close to the end of his career in terms 32 years of age, 2 m 18. Watch out for 13, Jamshidi, Mohammad Jamshidi. He's a decent player. Sajjad Mashayeki, number 5, is a good, solid stalwart at that position too. And they will start Mashayeki, Yashkali, Jamshidi 13, and then Kazemi and Haddadi at center. Haddadi gets to a fair amount of work in terms of rebounding and putbacks. He's a fair old unit in terms of getting around on a pick and roll, and they use him very, very well. Got great hands in the post, Jeff. You love seeing him play, and I love to see him play.
You love those big guys, don't you?
Love them.
Timing. Anil, go this way, okay? The lob's not going to be there. We kind of want you out this way.
چهل کن ارسلان تو با تو گرفت یه زمینی بهت پاس میده برو نشد میاد تو میگیره حامد یه پیک دو پیکه بعدی.
So Iran will start really, they start as big favorites in this game. Bit of a transition for Iran, obviously, without Samad in the team anymore, especially. Certainly, I don't know if actually he's officially retired or if he's just not in the team. Always a little bit of mystery, a little bit of intrigue around the Iranians.
Starting 5 for Team Iran, number 5, Sajjad Mashayekhi, number 8, Biham Yashali, number 13, Muhammad Jamshidi, number 14, Aslan Kazimi, and number 15, Hamid Haddadi.
Well, everybody, welcome to Beirut. It's the start of Iran against India on day 2 of the FIBA Asia Cup. And India moves the ball out of bounds. So this India team looking for a bright start against one of the powerhouses in Asian basketball. certainly over the last decade. Vishesh has it rim out. Now here comes Iran.
He's going to get through a few shots today, Brugavanci's the main guard that India have. Decent player too.
You know, there was a lot of speculation as to whether Hamed would play at this tournament, whether or not, but boy, that giant frame is out there, and already Iran are going to take a trip to the free throw line.
Yeah, good work from Kashemi there. He's looks like he's holding his wrist, his left wrist, as he took the hit to the floor there.
I mean, you might remember 2010, while he was still playing at Rice, he played for Iran, Arslan Kazemi at the 2010 FIBA Basketball World Cup. That was in Turkey. He actually transferred from Rice and went to Oregon. And now a vital member, obviously, of
I
this,
do remember that.
national team.
I remember him playing at Oregon, yeah.
He went on a very impressive run with Oregon that year. And, you know, I know that there were possibilities with the NBA, but he ended up coming back overseas. Well, on the baseline, and the shot is good. So, Singh already. And there's Coach Weber. He says, that's just how I drew it up. Don't be afraid to take that shot, big fella. And immediately the drive by Iran knocks it at 2.
That's Sajjad Mashasheki there, just getting a little lane to the hoop there. Little 5'11" guard, the number 5 for Iran.
And now the turnover, Kazemi. And Arslan Kazemi perhaps in a little bit too much of a rush.
Got no elevation, did he? Just never got up in the air.
And another turnover for Italy.
For India?
Excuse me, for India, yeah.
Different part of the world. That was Amyot Singh. A few Singhs on the floor for India. Amyot Singh, Amritpal Singh.
I would like to say
like
Indian and Italian food.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I was thinking. It's lunchtime. And the jump shot is good from Iran's Jamshidi.
I always like watching the Iranian guards play. They're very direct. They play hard. They're quick.
Now the quick move and the traveling called on Brugavaci.
Just shuffled his feet, doesn't he? You know, if you look at Brugavaci, you don't think he's going to be that quick on you, but he's got the ability to shoot the ball very, very well. Just feed the bear time, Jeff.
Well, to get to Hamed, and of course, everybody knows Hamed. He's been a part of all the successful teams of Iran. And
just touched the line.
Mashieki again.
Just foot on the line, did he, Mashieki? Left foot just overbalanced onto the line. They only a 2.
So Mashieki, though, off to a fast start. And now the good defense from Mashieki leads to another turnover, and it's Jamshidi who gets inside. And great D again from Iran, almost getting it right back. Brugavaci telegraphed the pass. Look out, here comes Kazemi! And he gets a little elevation.
Got some elevation there. Exactly right. Different foot, I think. That was off his left leg.
So a 9-2 start.
India having a hard time hanging on to the ball. Look at this, another one.
And Mashieki goes in, and Phil Weber's just going to say, I'm going to have to call a timeout here.
He scratched his head, Phil Weber. Oh my goodness me, what is going on out there? I'm not sure they've actually passed the ball to each other yet, the Indian team.
Well, already the turnover bug has bitten the Indians, and they just have had a nightmare start. 6 turnovers, and we played all of 3 minutes and 13 seconds.
What we have to do is we have to stay simple, all right? Let's just stay simple. Let's go ahead. Vishesh right here.
How much of this is,
we're going to do our
you think, familiarity with his system? And
yeah, absolutely right. Sort of playing the Philippines, and pretty much maybe half this team was with that team then. This is 4 years ago.
The problem is, Jeff,
that was under a different coach then, and since then they changed the coach to the coach that's now Phil Weber. So what part of it is, are you changing coaches for the senior team, or are you implementing a program that goes all the way through the age groups? And that to me is something they need to look at in terms of moving forward.
Well, certainly when you're the underdogs, you don't want to start out the way that India has started out. And we'll see if they can play with a little bit more composure here, a little bit more fire. And the hack. And that will at least send India's Amyot Gill to the line.
Yeah, he's another Singh, Jeff. I don't think he uses the Gill. He's Amyot Singh. It's going to confuse things for everybody because we have quite a few of them on the floor.
So he doesn't go with the Gill that's in his name as well?
No.
It's just there.
I'm counting there's 5 Singhs on the team, including number 99, Talwinder Jit Singh. Now again, we're going back to my numbers again. 99 is probably the biggest number we're going to have in this tournament.
So Amyot Singh struggles at the line. And that jump shot is good from Jamshidi.
Yeah, they just Jamshidi's second big jump shot, isn't it? I think he's got is it 5 or 6 points and a 6 for Jamshidi.
He's got a great name for a dunker, doesn't he? Jamshidi. You
Yeah,
call it Jam City.
yeah, yeah.
And traveling again against
Jam City.
India.
See, that's it. You've got that literary mind, haven't you? You can just bounce those words around your mind. They just come flowing out your mouth.
(14-2) in favor of Iran. And the long one. India get the rebound. It's not too late. They just got to turn things over. Show some composure here.
Yeah, they
turn
definitely
it over
turn
again.
it over, yeah.
And Mashieke misses.
Yeah, he went under the pick and roll there, Brigavanshi. Big mistake. You can leave the jumper open. They've dodged a bullet there, India.
And the jump shot right at the line from Amritpal Singh is Charles Iron. You can see that India will be desperate to get something in transition. Bounce pass to Haddadi. Little fade away and makes it.
And Daddy, little side swing, side spin jump shot there. He's not really keen on attacking the hoop too much in his old age, is he?
And the jump shot is no good again, or the little jump hook rather from Singh. And 3 is short. And again, off the iron. Well, you know, it looks like right now Iran are pretty much playing at half speed. They're up 16-2.
Yeah, you know what, Jeff, and it's all jump shots, isn't it? This is where they got to dominate right there.
And Hamed Haddadi fouled as he catches it in the low post.
And you know, once Haddadi gets the ball down low there, and I'm sure that's not going to be the first time they look there, but it's the first time this quarter they've gone there. But look at this beautiful pass from Mohammad Jamshidi. Looks like the big man's blowing a bit there, Jeff. He's got his hands on his knees.
Indeed, and he misses. Well, we're kind of geared up to see Satnam Singh, and now the three-pointer falls for India. So let's see if that kind of triggers it. A little bit of a comeback.
That was Rajveer Singh, I think the number 8 for India. It's difficult to see the numbers. Yes, it is the 8 for India.
And immediate response by Benim Yakchali.
Yeah, and that was India into a zone, so you're going to leave open the. Oh my goodness me! You leave open the shooters.
Ooh, Kazemi almost dragged his foot. Haddadi bounce pass, and
Jeff, it's almost too easy.
yeah, it is.
It's
When we
incredible.
just watched the Philippines really get after China, and China, once they woke up, it was an intense physical affair, and we're not seeing it right now, are we?
No. India need to just batten down the hatches slightly because they're just the defense is so porous.
Now Satnam Singh is going to come in, the big center, number 52.
Look at this matchup. This is a photograph waiting to happen, isn't it? Satnam Singh versus Hamad Haddadi.
It's the battle of the gargantuans, really.
It is
the
indeed.
behemoths.
The behemoths, yeah. It is indeed.
3-point attempt.
Big cries of feed the bear both ends, Jeff.
Yeah, I think so. And quick passing ends up with Haddadi, but 3 seconds. Yes, it is.
Tough one there for Haddadi. You know, he's saying 3 seconds in the lane. He said, come on, ref. These old bones don't move that quick anymore.
They do have some continuity in this Iranian team.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
You know, most of these guys were at the Olympic qualifying tournament that I watched last year. And now an offensive foul on Singh.
Which one?
Samnat?
Satnam Singh?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it was Satnam Singh at the top of the lane there. 52.
Satnam Singh.
Little 3-2 zone here for India. They look a bit disorganized at the
Here we
back
go.
here.
Oh, Kazemi drives in, and
Ooh, like knife through butter.
it really was 23-5.
Well, this is the biggest. I mean, hopefully this mismatch won't continue, but this is the biggest mismatch we've seen this tournament.
Well, the shot, I know, I thought Hong Kong would have been somewhat of a mismatch yesterday. They really gave a good account of themselves against Chinese Taipei. Here's Hamed, gets inside, puts it up. So just under 2 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. And the three falls for the backup point guard. And the answer from, is that Jamshidi? Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was indeed. 13. Yeah. I mean, he's just had a great first quarter, hasn't he? 9 points for Jamshidi. All 3 threes. Good defense too.
Now quickly, Yakchali holds it up. Now cross court. And into Hamed. And Samnat Singh gets the rebound.
Need to get a point guard on the board, don't they? There you go. This is Talwinderjit Singh.
And here's Samnat Singh, little jump hook.
Disdain from Haddad. He just holds the ball with one arm away.
Hamed's not really hustling full bore down the floor, is he?
No. Jeff, he'll come out second quarter. I'm not even sure we'll see him for the rest of the half.
There's Yakchali, good. 29-8.
And Yakchali hits his second three. I think the 3-point numbers have been outlandish for Iran.
Coach Hatami must like what he's seeing so far, because at the end of one, India are just being pelted. But need to pick up the emotion a little bit. It's points. Iran leading it 29-8.
They made 5 out of 8 from the three-point line, Jeff, in 10 minutes of play. That's not bad going.
Not facing any pressure, though. Well, I don't know what you can say about this, Mick. I mean, is there a case of if you come up against a team like Iran, you better be breathing fire if you want to have a chance, because they're going to come out and they're going to hit you. They're going to hit you in the face, really. I mean, they're good enough to where you just can't stroll out and play and be lackadaisical and, you know, turning the ball over.
Yeah, and Jeff, there's a lack of intensity about this Indian team. I mean, you covered them 2 years ago?
No, 4 years. No, I did not see them.
Oh, you weren't in Changsha, Hunan.
No. So I was there in spirit.
So I saw them in the Philippines. They play with a lot of intensity.
Yeah.
Played hard. Right now, in this first 10 minutes, maybe it's the tournament nerves, but they've come out soft. They've not come out really with any grit and fire and brimstone. Throwing a few subs in now. We've got
throwing all subs. All the starters are on the pine.
Yeah. Deservedly so, maybe. 29-8.
And the jump shot is good. And Chale just keeps it, pouring it on.
Well, he's hit 3 threes. Jamshidi's hit 3 threes. 6 is Anadurai.
And the miss, and got a feeling we're going to see the subs a lot today.
Yeah, Ruzbe Argavan is 12 for Iran. I don't think you'll see Haddadi this half at all.
For this quarter, yeah.
Yeah, well,
he's going to stay out.
He won't come in.
Wide open, Yakchali again. And Iran go up and get the rebound.
And you know what, if you're going to play zone and make the Iranians shoot threes, you've got to clean up your boards.
That's right. Kazemi got the rebound and draws the foul.
And Dari gets his first foul.
Everybody talks about India as being a sleeping giant, perhaps, or a country that is going to turn the corner. You know, they're already in the World Cup qualifiers. And I know their aims to climb, but it's not happening on this evidence.
No.
Certainly. It's just hard to explain how you could start so flat. Well, you know what I mean?
And Jeff, I go back to 4 years ago, last time I saw these guys play. So, you know, you're looking for improvements in the program. Where are they now from where they were 4 years ago? The old adage, isn't it? Everybody's responsibility to take care of their own improvement. If you improve, the team improves. Nice play there from Anadurai just to tip in Talwinder Singh's three-point shot. Iran are just ambling up the floor. They've got no hurry. I think they feel they can win this game at a trot.
Is Anadurai the turnover, gives it back over to India? Is Anadurai, his sister plays for the India women's team?
Was there a player called Anadurai?
The shooter, number 6, is that right? Or it could be, I'm not sure. Actually.
I'm going to get to my stats, Jeff. You got me intrigued on that one.
Yeah, I mean, like the veteran. But maybe I'm wrong. Ball goes out of bounds. India inbounding it.
No, there was nobody on the.
There wasn't. Okay.
Oh, there was Anita Poldirai.
That's who I was thinking of. Okay.
Yeah.
Not quite the same name.
No. Well,
she's a good shooter, though.
she was.
So we've seen him.
Anadurai there just apologized to coach for the air ball. Nice
Alley-oop
play.
pass. Oh, how about that? Arslan Kazemi, as if they haven't rubbed their noses in it already enough. They come in for an alley-oop, wham, bam, slam. Thank you, ma'am.
And you know, it's just a simple case of not being able to pick up who's in the back of the zone. Yakshali again, great pass, 2 assists back to back, and timeout as Mashayeki gets a layup. Look at it. There's Yakshali just sizing up. Nobody's got a clue who's behind the zone. And look behind you. You're in a photograph, Satnam Singh.
Boy, this is almost uncomfortable watching. Such a decisive start for Iran.
You guys are making the play. You guys have got to get tougher with the ball.
And
You've got to make sure you get back and find the shooters. We've talked about it for days. Okay. All right. Let's get it.
It's a huge ask. I mean, look at Jamshidi's got the 9, Yakshali's got 9, Mashayeki 8, Kazemi's 7. So it's like anybody and everybody is pouring in the points right now for Iran.
Yeah, I'm looking at Satnam Singh's career, Jeff. He obviously high school was in Florida area, IMG and Bradenton Academy, I think. But he also spent some time up my way for the 905 Raptors in Toronto, the D-League team.
All right.
Yeah. So he's been fair. He's been around the block a few times in terms of his development. He's only 21 years of age still, very young.
He's definitely got potential, that's for sure. One of the starters back in, and the jump shot is good from Singh.
That's Amyot Singh, and that's he's got that ability to unload from three-point line. They're going to stay in this 3-2. It's probably their best defense. They can't play a man, that's for sure.
And penetration, and now another one from Talwinder Singh, and he's going to hold it up. And a 3.
Hold up, nothing, Jeff. It's just. They need to calm things down a bit. I know they're down 24. Just got to take their time.
There he is again, Singh. And travels. Jamshidi passes it back outside. There he comes and gets it. And Singh with the rebound. David Niktash playing power forward. I think Niktash is the one who played in England this past year, didn't he? David Niktash for London? Or am I confusing him with somebody? And Niktash misses that one from France. Yep, he is. We're doing a story on him. And nice jump shot over there on the baseline from Singh.
Play for the London Lions. I did not know that. Wow.
How in the world did that escape you? That's what I'd like to know. Just the light bulb went off. I'd remembered. And it's an accomplishment to make this Iranian team, isn't it? I mean, you better be bringing something to the table.
I didn't realize he played 2 games in Sweden for the Norrköping Dolphins. So he was obviously in that European mix. I would imagine he must have a alternate passport, Jeff, because it'd be difficult to.
He's Iranian French.
Okay, there you go. Because it's difficult to sway. Open 3 miss there. Satnam Singh's almost going to get close to a rebound.
Good swat away there from Singh. And Ritpal Singh knocked it away, but then just a careless pass from Singh on the baseline, turns it back over.
And part of Jeff, part of the problem in the timeout was picking up players, getting back and matching up with who you're guarding, and a complete example there of a team that really is in disarray getting back on defense.
Singh misses, the ball goes off of Nick Tash's hands and out of bounds.
You know, big problem there. Amyat Singh one-on-one, 4 players standing around. It doesn't take much to set a couple of back screens, open up a couple of rebounders if the shot misses. Just it's a sign of the modern game, Jeff. Oh, I got a bailout foul here. It's Nick Tash. Must have learned that one at the Lions, I think. London Lions.
Oh boy, now you're on that one.
So yeah, so anyway, so he played Sweden 2 games, so he's obviously with his French passport able to play in London.
Yeah.
There you see the push there from Roosbay maybe got the foul. 12 was it?
Singh is at the line.
And then averaged just under 15 points and 6 rebounds for the London Lions, who play at the arena, the Olympic Arena in London, Central London. You couldn't ask for a better place to play, that's for sure. 6,000 seat.
That's
arena.
the O2 or no?
No. It's the Olympic Park and the arena.
What's it? What was it? It's got another nickname.
Yeah, it's the copper box.
Copper box. That's
Yep,
it. Yeah.
yeah.
Sweet shot from Jamshidi, and the foul off the ball.
And it'll be end-line ball, I think, because Amyat Singh's just bailed over our friend Nick Tash. I'll have to have a word with him later on about his experience in London was.
He doesn't speak English.
A lot of people in London don't.
No, just kidding. Just kidding. And that's a double dose of agony there for India, giving up the basket and the foul. And now a little bit of
Shahakian, I think, set the legal screen, Jeff.
Yeah. The veteran, Ocean Sahakian.
He was waxing lyrical the other day when they at dinner in the hotel.
He was indeed. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he is indeed.
Here they are pushing it up the floor quickly. Bala. That's what he likes to be known as.
Yes, indeed. He's got his name's.
Well, you don't want to know. Oh, good rebound from Singh. Puts it back up, though.
That was Ritpal Singh, wasn't it? The big fella down low. He's another big unit for this Indian team.
So he's rubbing his hands, clapping like he's ready to go now. And Sahakian buries a 3. That is so deflating for India to see yet another 3-pointer fall from somebody who's come off the bench.
That's a double dribble, Jeff, yeah. Of course, when they go past Brigavanshi's number 9. He's on the floor right there. He's probably his best position is a 2 position, but out of this group, he's probably the best point guard too. There's the double dribble there. A lot of young kids on this Indian team. You can see bringing them through, blooding them in this tournament.
So Hafiz, Muin Beck, Hafiz goes out. Haddadi back in. Ahmed, there he is. Nick Tash, bounce pass back to Haddadi. And then the follow from Ocean Sahakian.
And there's the problem, missed shot, therefore you got to clean your boards up, and they've got no chance right now. He's getting outgunned. They've got these couple of youngsters out there really struggling.
Oh, and Ocean Sahakian with the trip.
Pulls the veteran move there, Shahakian, with the leaving his foot out. Amyat Singh trips over. So the 2 youngsters the Indian team have in the game right now, you've got, going to see it right now. There's a penetration from Singh. Sahakian leaves his right foot out. So you've got number 7, Rajveer, son Anil Kumar 7, who looks young, and 24 going to get the ball here. Bala, he's got some good handles, but
oh, the ball missed the ball missed everything.
to remind him
And it
about
went
that one
off
tonight.
of Sahakian, and he's
yeah.
laughing about it. Look, it was such a clean miss.
Daddy's got a smile on his face. Be careful around the bread rolls tomorrow morning when he's trying to pick one up.
Foul on Haddadi.
He's got this
from
foul
behind.
Yeah, I think he's just wrapped his arms around Ritpal Singh, looking a quizzical look on his face.
There's the coach, Hatami, Mehran Hatami. He's inherited a good squad. I wonder what kind of pressure he's under.
Yeah, like all coaches, Jeff. If you don't fulfill the expectations put in front of you.
See you later, alligator.
Yeah.
Very nice touch. Gets the first one to fall. Amritpal Singh. You're talking about some good size. I mean, he's big. He's 26 years old, 2.1 meters in height. That's 6'11".
Yeah, and he's put some weight on, Jeff, too, which is always a good sign for players who are going to play that post position. Brigavanchi sits down and Prasanna comes in, 46 there.
Singh his pass corralled. And the jump shot this time is good from Amyat Singh.
The two Singh boys taking over here. Amyat Singh and Amritpal.
Oh, what happened? An Iranian turnover.
Yeah, he just went through his legs, Yakshuli.
He was trying to go through his legs. Singh again. Amritpal. Now Bala. And gets it over to Amritpal Singh.
Bala at, 46 Prasanna. Sivakumar's got this foul. He's a bit bemused why he's got it. Just a little nudge, I think, on the going in for the offensive rebound.
Now Niktesh catches it baseline and lays it up.
Sweet move, Jeff, wasn't it? Nice little catch on the bounce, but not easy to catch, but then to go up and just with a soft touch.
Singh was short.
Jeff, that's just poor basketball. Amyat Singh's not a point guard in it. He's bringing the ball up, taking a pick and roll and shooting it straight away. I guess they came up with a shot. That's the bonus side of it.
And Haddadi, he misses. This half can't end soon enough for India, one feels.
Yeah, no, absolutely right. Foul from Aslani, Farid Aslani.
The Iranian basketball school, you know, I remember watching them last year as well at the Olympic qualifying tournament, and they were playing for Dirk Bowerman. You know, they've had a few coaches over the years, and but you could see these guys play basketball. They know how to pass, cut, good shooters, and these guys have been in the wars, and some of these guys have played in Olympic games. You know, they've played in World Cups. So there is a huge, huge gulf, really, in terms of experience and. You know, for the Indians, they're showing the Indian flag there. Not sure where that is. Must be maybe around here somewhere. But it's interesting, isn't it?
Great pass.
And they've got a decent league in Iran as well.
Yeah, they do indeed. And again, it's the backbone of any national team, isn't it? You're a domestic league. And Baumann was in the Philippines 4 years ago, so he was there for a while. And you know, Dirk Bowerman, he's been there, seen it, done it, got the T-shirt, so you know whatever program he puts together is going to be a real tough In fact, no, he wasn't there. Bacerovic was there before that. Sani Bacerovic was head coach before Bauman.
Yeah, yep. That's right.
Is it Sani Bacerovic, the father?
Yeah, you're right. Because he had coached against Iran when he was coaching Slovenia in 2010. They had Rajko Torman back in 2007. They had Veselin Matic. So they've had a fair few guys from the Balkans. They had Bowerman, they had the Slovenian. Anyway,
right in. Now look, looking for someone to be open, but makes it. You got
an Indian team right now that's just completely overmatched. Although I think
we haven't gotten the ball.
I think the problem is
we've got to get the ball.
They've dug themselves such a hole here. It's going to be impossible, really. We haven't seen any indication that they're going to make any type of comeback.
No, and one of the basic elements there that Phil Weber mentioned about head coach of India is that you haven't moved the ball from side to side. Well, that should be offense 101 in terms of where you start with a team. Okay, let's put something in where we actually get some movement and move this defense around from side to side. The old school passing game. You remember the old North Carolina? Nobody dribbled in the old days, Jeff.
That's right. Although he went to North Carolina State. Phil Weber.
They were dribbling over there, were they?
There's Ahmed getting inside, going up strong and drawing the foul. He played for the India coach. Phil Weber he did play for Jim Valvano, but and Norm Sloan before that. Talking about North Carolina State fans, they would love it. Look at Haddadi get inside. That is just going to be hard to stop. But he redshirted the year that North Carolina State won the title, so he didn't pick the right time to redshirt. I don't know if it was through injury or.
If he was Norm Sloan, then he was before Valvano as well. Then
so right there at that crossover.
Red shirt and wow.
And look at the pressure from from number 6 Aslani, who's come in and taken it away, and that is
just like
they're just giving him a lesson.
Yeah, just a little ferret down there, just working the whole time. Big man going to work here again.
Haddadi, little step back, hits it.
Little NBA fade, Jeff. How many times has he gone through that move in practice in the NBA?
Well, he used to go up against Mark Gasol pretty much every day, or used to be with him. I don't know how much they practiced in the NBA during the season. And the ball bounced out of bounds. And some long looks on the sideline, but for Hatami, it's okay. And really, in basketball, Mick, there's no way in terms of with the shot clock that you can not play. You have to play, so you can't accuse Iran or anybody else of trying to rub it in. I mean, they got to play, don't they?
No, exactly right.
It's Haddadi, and the first half mercifully comes to an end for India, who are going to go to the locker room and do a little soul searching. I don't know. I mean, I don't know really how to describe what we've just watched. It's just been one team that came ready to play, one with obviously a lot more talent. Iran, they're on top 50-22 at halftime.
nigga, cat pillar, one hitter, only hit bad bitches, that's thriller. I'm king, hot king, YN, last king. Nigga sending out shots, I'ma need a Jordan ring. All you need, bitch, is really me. Gotti at the light, future looking bright, bitches crack tongue on the pipe. I don't wanna see you twerk, feel about that fuck life. Got an angel on pussy, go DJ right. I'm a dope nigga, give a D, dope dealer. Don't play with the grave digger, that's RZA. Ask my bitch, she tell you ain't no nigga. Like the one I got, big game gorilla. Back in my bag like a Philly nigga. Clip James, extended Rick Owens with a Ruger, easy ruthless. Nigga with an attitude, my enemies is
50-22. Iran with a vice-like grip on this game against India here at the FIBA Asia Cup on day 2, and it's been no contest. I mean, it's been pretty much turnover after turnover after turnover for India, leading to basket after basket after basket, but also Iran just kind of having like a jump shooting practice out there and just doing it about as easy as you can do it. So we're hoping that we'll see better from India in the second half. Otherwise, it's going to be a long, long day. And I don't know what you do, Mick, you know, in terms of if you're the coach, Phil Weber. I mean, you just say, I want to see some effort starting on the defensive end, perhaps.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think maybe you come out with a bit more full court pressure down the floor. The idea is you don't get beaten, but you're making a statement. We're going to make it difficult for you to play the second 20 minutes. Offensively, Weber talked about it in the timeout. Can you get some ball movement from side to side?
Keep doing this until they stop to make sure that's a good pin down. Good pin down. Look for it.
In some ways, Phil Weber, with all his NBA experience of being assistant coaching
We got to do it on.
in a couple of teams over there, will have NBA offenses to die for. But they're usually just quick hitters, and the continuity not quite there in a lot of offenses he'll use. This team really needs continuity plays where they can just roll through. They take 16 seconds off every shot clock and shoot within that 16 to 24 stage. Okay, I can deal with that, because then you're limiting the amount of time Iran have the ball in their hands too. Too often in the first half, India are very quick to come down and just jack up anything. And they have to be a bit more selective about the shots they want to take. Who's going to take those shots?
So Brigavanchi will receive the inbounds pass as the second half gets underway here in Beirut, Lebanon.
To see Anil Kumar starting for the Light Blues of India.
Singh starts with an air ball.
Yeah, Singh just caught it and just turned the shot straight away. No control over his body, really. Now from 77 there, Jeff Muin Beck. 6'3", plays for the Indian Overseas Bank. His home club back in India.
Jamshidi pulls up. And the pass in low, and the rejection, but the goal interference. Haddadi was going for the big block.
I'd like to see that again, Jeff, because
I think it was on the way down, but
you think so? Yeah.
Maybe not.
We're going to get an expert view right now. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, you can't give Haddadi. You can delve in, sink into the middle of the lane as much as you want to, but he'll come in and make an 8-footer easily.
Brigavanchi pulls up at the line. And keeping the ball alive, Yakchali goes out of bounds.
Yeah, it seems like it was off him last, but it wouldn't be much in it with the number 7 Anil Kumar there as well.
Mashieki's miss.
Well, Amyat Singh has been given the point guard responsibilities here, Jeff, in the absence of any true point guard out there.
Here's Brigavanchi at the line.
Yeah, nice shot there from Brigavanchi. A lot of experience. Just got his feet set and nailed the J.
Mashieki drives in. And we'll go to the line for a three-point play.
And Jeff, there's the element that, okay, how tough are we going to play this? How tough are we going to play in this game? And Brigavanchi gives up space. Amrit Singh doesn't want to come and help out.
Well, at least he misses the free throw for India. It's 54-26.
Amritpal Singh. Amritpal Singh rather makes it.
Yeah, good looking jump shot. All these, both these Singh boys can shoot at 18-footer, that's for sure. No low post game to speak of. Here's a low post game for Iran. Look at this, nice play.
Mashieki just hands it off, no challenge whatsoever.
No help side defense at all, was there? Just a bit porous, just a bit soft, the Indian team, and defensively, you know, that Phil Webber will really want to improve on.
And Brigavanchi turns and spins and shoots and scores. And Haddadi just behind the free throw line. Well, they're trying to get out and run. Anil Kumar dribbled off the foot, but they maintain possession.
Mashieki just reaching in. I'm not sure why he needed to. I don't think Brigavanchi was going very far very quickly.
Here's Brigavanchi. That was a long one. And Kazemi dumps it off to Haddadi.
You know, Haddadi just scores with ease, doesn't he? You know, when he's 5 feet from the bucket, there's not much going to stop him.
And there was no defense from Brigavanchi there.
No, absolutely none. Brigavanchi needs to step up his game. He's the veteran guard out there right now for India. Nobody's getting back on defense. Nobody's really hustling. Nobody's matched up.
And the dump again, and now Haddadi's collecting a few assists. He's more than happy just to be the provider. Pump fake. And Amritpal Singh was short. And then the foul from behind.
Yeah, too good, Jeff. The intimidation of Haddadi down one end was enough to scare 3 people into not shooting the ball, and then the outlet. Mashieki breaks, little bounce pass, and it's all over there, isn't it? As Jamshidi finishes for another 2. Jeff, you can look at this Indian performance and say, you know, how badly do you want guys want to be on the floor right now? You know,
really.
Where is your intensity?
Ooh, let's go into cross if we can. Okay, so I have TJ right here. We're going to put AJ here. We're going to put Amritpal right here. And we have Anil for right now, right here. And Moen for right now. You're going to hit, you're going to dribble up.
Well, for this team, I don't think you could read too much into this result either, to be honest. Is this a good way to open up for Iran to come out? And
Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to think who they've got in that group. Do you have Andy? I think I've got it.
right here, yes.
They got Syria and Jordan. There you go.
So, you know, we
The other
understand
two
that
teams.
Jordan might be a bit down, Syria. So it's is it going to help them to kind of motor through the competition? On this evidence, India will struggle to win their next 2 games.
Yeah, definitely. It's they're up there for the taking right now.
And I just wonder if this type of easy group play for Iran is going to get them battle hardened enough, if you know what I mean. So when the time comes, they're ready. Or maybe it's what they need.
Yeah, interesting looking at some of the ages of some of the Indian players, Jeff. You've got number 7 there is he's 28 years old, so he's not really one of the young guns, but they've got Bala comes off the floor. He's 17 years of age. Amrit Singh here is 25. He's a fair youngster and improving his game.
Paul Singh with another rebound. It's almost, anyway, the turnover. Singh has it just taken away by Kazemi. And Mashieki drives in. So he's got 16 points. Look, 8 of 9. And I guarantee you, 90% of those shots have been right at the rim. Look at the fast break points, 12-3.
Second foul for Kazemi.
I don't think you would have given India, in all honesty, much of a chance to beat Iran today coming in.
No, you're absolutely right. No.
So they've got to use this. They need to try to find something here before they get into the next couple of games. They want to pick up the pace here.
Yeah.
Over the next 14 minutes.
Beautiful pass from Haddadi there. The double team came and he just waited and waited and waited. But the amount of experience Haddadi has with his NBA experience. He didn't play much, did he, in the NBA? But just practice time, the amount of basketball he would have seen, the highest level.
Oh, nice bounce pass to Jamshidi from Kazemi. 18 points now for Jamshidi. Talwinder Singh. It's the jump shot. Another bounce pass. Look at him passing it. And also a foul. Here we go.
Beautiful basketball.
And Singh just kind of reached up. Paul Singh and put his hand on the chest of, look at this, Haddadi. Yeah, it looks just like a different level, to be honest. It's unbelievable, really. Have to look back and see what happened when these teams last played. Kazemi falls down. So
did well there, Kashimi, because I thought he might have got the foul. Mashieki went flying.
These two teams actually played at the Asia Challenge. I know they didn't. Somehow they didn't run into each other. India. No, they did. Yeah, sorry. Iran won at 77-47. That was last September. So. And you had some of these players, not all of them. Both free throws good.
Yeah, it was a 20-point loss to India. Iran won by 20 in the 2:15 FIBA Asia, Jeff, at Changsha Hunan.
Yeah.
And it was, I mean, that's 20-point is semi-respectable, but this, I mean, they brought some young kids here, probably little experience. You can definitely see that.
But it was really the veterans that kind of just started flat, you know.
Yep.
Where the ball, everything just went downhill from the beginning.
Well, Brigavanshi played 37 minutes in that game 2 years ago.
Talwinder Singh with a behind the back pass. Now he hits a three. And a foul inside. So Talvinder Singh will have to come out after hitting the three-pointer. And Haddadi's moves pretty well for the big fella. And here it is again. Look at this. Scooping and hooping. And Talvinder Singh, you can't see it out of the pictures, going over to the India bench. There he goes. Upper right part limping. He's going to sit down. So he could have turned his ankle. So 40 points now the lead for Iran. This is blowout city and still 12 minutes remaining. He backs up Simnat. Now steps back, travels.
Downey looks over to the bench. He's probably wondering how long he's going to have to stay out there. Got a minute 20. He's played the whole quarter, Jeff, I think. Seem to think. Just wonder whether they'll come out and put the bench second string in for the fourth quarter. Looking move there from 46, Prasanna.
So Prasanna at the line. And India's still looking for some of that inspiration that they could perhaps carry over into their next two games. India playing D. And again, the bounce pass and a kick will turn it back over.
Seven's in the game, Jeff, for Iran. Naveed Rezafar. First time he's played, I think, today. First chance we've seen Satnam Singh going one-on-one there. Haddadi let him come to him. Haddadi just pinned him for the block shot.
Goodness me. Haddadi thought of going up there and knocking that ball off the rim. Final 30 seconds here of the third quarter. A little bit of effort there. And now the ball goes off Mashieki, but he gets it back. Haddadi wide open. Offensive rebound, so Iran will have one last look. It'll go to Sahakian, and he gets it to go. Gets it back up to a 40-point lead at the end of the third.
At the end of the third quarter, the score is 79 Iran, 39 India.
turn away if you're an India fan. It doesn't make for good viewing. Mashieki driving in there. It's just been total utter domination, but you know, you don't want to be that complimentary of Iran. It's just haven't really had to do that much. It's been pretty easy for them, especially the first half.
Well, third quarter, Jeff, I'm not sure what the split score was. It was 29 to 17, so they just piled it on, didn't they? 28 up at the break, is that right? 54-26.
Yeah, it was 50 to 22, actually. So,
yep.
So Mashieki has 16 points. Jamshidi has 18. Haddadi has 16.
Kazemi 10. So 4 in double figures.
Interesting that Haddadi has 16.7 assists. So fourth quarter action underway now. And the foul called, so Haddadi goes to the free throw line.
Jeff, you wouldn't want Haddadi to get an injury, would you? 40 points up and on the floor.
Is there an element of maybe, is it worth it for him to get, I mean, I don't know, more into game shape possibly? I'm not suggesting he's not in game shape, but maybe that's.
You got to pull him, Jeff. You got to pull him. You wouldn't want, you know, 41 down now and an injury to happen. Maybe somebody's submarines him on a move.
That pass was read by Iran. They knocked it out. So it's a tall order for this India team, and increasingly looking like a tall order at this Asia Cup. Shot clock winding down, and they see, but it's too late.
Yeah, golden rule of guards, isn't it? All players on the floor, you know what's on the shot clock, so you know if you need to make something work in the last couple of seconds. Youngsters in the game there, Jeff. 17-year-old Bala, number 24, I think it is.
And another easy one for the Iranians. But Simnat didn't catch it clean. Or sorry, Satnam Singh didn't catch it clean.
Good pass from Anadorai too. Good penetration off the one dribble, then dumped it down for the big man.
Why do they, Mick, like to go with the different name? I mean, if you see the last name on the jerseys, for example, Bahram, number 52, Satnam Singh, he's got Bahrama on the back of his jersey. Something that we'll have to find out.
Yeah.
Here he is. Oh, almost banked it in there.
I went to the official translator before the game,
and they said it.
Yeah, team manager.
Here he is, the big man, taking the mid-range jump shot.
You know, no time, Jeff, if they actually use Satnam Singh in the low post. You can't actually gauge what type of player he's got, what sort of moves he's got in the low post. Because there's
Haddadi for the jam.
there's the dude down the other end who can definitely play some hoops.
Look at this. And good passing recognition from his teammate.
Interesting, Jeff, that last play is that how important your hands are in basketball. You know, when you close it out, you should never have your hands down in basketball. You should always be out or up. Your hands are never down, because once they're out, you can deflect passes. Once they're up, you can challenge shots. And by your side, never have your hands by your side.
Finally misses, but another offensive rebound.
Good work from the veteran Sharkian. Getting in where it makes it, you know, getting in down and dirty where it really makes a difference for teams. Under the offensive boards. He's rolling over, asking for a sub, isn't he, Jeff? Oh, he's just taking something off.
Yeah.
There's Sharkian.
He's tough.
Yeah, he is.
Sivakumar picked up the foul. Sivakumar, Prasanna Sivakumar. And again, another foul. And this time it'll be against the Iranians.
It was 7, wasn't it, Jeff? No, it's against 11. Sharkian, he's got 4 fouls. Wow, he's picking them up like they're going out of existence.
Maybe he's just, yeah, collecting them.
Yeah.
Collector's item, as you say. And the baseline shot made by Arvan Anadurai.
Good little prospect, Anadurai. Looks, what I've seen today, he's definite one for the future. 24 years of age.
And the basket will count. So another and one opportunity for the Iranians.
Just got bulled in the low post, didn't he? I mean, young fella's arguing the call. It's 46 Prasanna, but he gave up too much ground to begin with.
I'm afraid it's Prasanna non grata.
Nice one, Jeff. Nice one, like it. Tell you the Therosaurus of basketball. The Theosaurus of basketball, aren't you? It's these.
Theosaurus. Is that a dinosaur?
Therosaurus. it's a bet thing.
Okay. 6:51 timeout. Well, they've got one of their products learning his trade over in the States, Satnam Singh Barama. And we've seen him today, and clearly not the finished article. Although, as you said, we haven't seen him catch it in the low post.
So
go to work, post up.
So he played for the 905 Raptors, right? Toronto Raptors D-League team, or G-League team is going to be next to it.
Yes, the G League.
So 905 Raptors, where do you think he got the name from?
The Toronto Raptors?
You're going to cross
Yeah.
screen.
Or the 905?
905. 905. Yeah, the Raptors. I mean, where'd that go? I mean, I don't know. Anyway. Okay, 905.
905?
Right?
Sounds like a radio station.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? You're right, it does. But
what
it's
is
not. It's the area code for the telephone. Yeah, I never knew it before, but it's the area that the team was originally based around in. And I'm going to get this wrong. Round about Mississauga, Burlington, that way, and Oakville.
They're pretty clever over there.
Yeah.
How they come up with their names.
There you go. You know that.
905. So. Also today we'll have, next it'll actually be Iraq, Qatar. And then we'll end things up with Jordan and Syria. Mirzat has come in. Messam Mirzat for Iran, number 4. Rujbe Argavan, the big center, number 12, is in. Anil Kumar dribbling around. Oh boy, it's a lot of pacing over there on the sidelines. He's had a difficult game, hasn't he? Tough game. Amyat Singh.
Who? Coach Weber or Amyat Singh?
Amyat Singh. Definitely
Yeah,
Coach Weber.
I like the way Amyat. Oh, go! You got to pick up, son. Amyat Singh plays hard. You know, he's nice little move there. Inadvertent elbow here into the face of Mirzat. Good little penetration from Farid Aslani. Let's see where this elbow is. There.
Oh yeah.
Nothing in it. Prasanna just. I used to get blamed a lot for the elbows.
I think Mirzat was Prasanna among brother there.
I don't think it counts, does it, if you repeat the...
No, it doesn't. Apologize. Jump shot is almost rattled out. They swing it into the corner, and now inside. They're always looking to make the extra pass if it's there, aren't they?
Well, I think it's just the symptom of the opposition they're playing against.
That's
You know,
Aslani. Yep.
passing up shots, and nobody wants. And what's a good shot in the end once you've passed up 3 or 4?
(88-41). It would be shocking if Iran didn't get to 100. Maybe that'll be a little bit of incentive for India here the last 5 minutes. Try to keep that from happening.
Is it pizza for everybody if they do?
I wish.
Is there a sponsor?
Mirzat looks on.
Free chicken shawarma for everybody. if they
Bemused.
Get to the 100. See who this came off last of all. Oh, he stepped on the foot. Yeah, exactly. If you weren't wearing size 15s, you wouldn't have stepped on the line, poor fella. Great little hustle from Mirzat. Looks up, looks down, and the referee's got you. Oh, it's a foul against Mirzat. Oh, the stare, Jeff, the referee.
Well, somebody had to stare. So look, Kazemi's come back in, strangely. Sahakian. He's gone out with 4 fouls.
I doubt we'll see him again. I can't imagine they'll bring it back out again. Mistake from Farid Aslani there. Lobbed it over the head of Rujbe.
They're picking up full court here, Mick. Token pressure. Never falling back.
I think they're hunting that 100, Jeff.
And it was on line but long from Prasanna Sivakumar.
A lot of shaking of the heads there from Coach Phil Weber. He's got a lot of work to do in the next week or so. Like I said, Jeff, they may struggle to get a victory here.
Yeah, I think on this evidence that'll be the case. Well, the drive in the basket is good from Rezafar. So he now has 4 points.
I mean, I guess the good news for India, Jeff, is that there won't be teams to give him a 40
nice-
stroke 50. Yeah, nice finish there
Nice
from
finish from
Alderai.
Alderai.
There won't be other teams they'll play that with the potential could beat them by 40 or 50. So there'll be games that they can at least look and find ways of winning.
Okay, so we're going to see some of the some more substitutions here for India.
So they play Jordan in 2 days' time, and they'll finish with Syria. That game against, well, I don't know, Jordan Syria would be an interesting one today, but
Well, I think
I thought Jordan might
If
be
he's a-
favorites.
Yeah. Do you think Coach Weber will like his team's chances of regrouping and getting ready for Jordan?
I like what I'm seeing here. A little more teamwork here, Jeff. One ball movement. They're going deep into. Oh my goodness! Going deep into the shot clock. Wasn't ready for the ball, was he?
Pull-up jumper is good from Mirzat. And nice stroke that time from India's
Pathani, isn't it? Rikin Pathani just in the game. We haven't seen him much. The 6'8", plays for the Income Tax Chennai.
Yep.
Income Tax Club.
Pathani, indeed. Right off the bench, a little offense, and another foul called. I think the ref from. Can we get a message down to the officials? Let's get this thing moving. Don't blow the whistle.
No foul rule the last 2 minutes 50. So Jeff, you play for the Income Tax Club. Questions raised as far as I'm concerned. Because every time you go to a party and somebody says, "I'll work for the the income tax," he's like, "You persona non grata, aren't you? You're persona non grata around the place."
Persona
Yeah.
non grata. That's right.
Now you play for the Income Tax Basketball Club. Nice play from Bala. Nice job from the 17-year-old.
Absolutely.
He's got a good name for basketball too, doesn't he? The Baller. Bala.
Just like Jam City.
Yep.
And Nick Tash turns. And then the drive and the dunk from Ruzbe Argavin. He hung on the rim. That always makes it look a little bit better, doesn't it? Look at that.
Yeah, it makes you look like you jumped a bit high. In the old days,
That would be hanging on the rim.
Yeah. Technical foul. Down the other end, 2 shots. I've got a feeling, Jeff, in the States, in college and high school in the old days, if you dunked it and hung on the rim, they took the basket away, didn't they?
Out of the arena, you mean? The lefty.
Are you mocking me?
No. Rikin Pathani thought he'd hit another jump shot. I don't remember actually.
Well, I just got a feeling they used to, we used to play high school rules, and they take everything away from you. Bench was rising there. Sahakian was going to get his 3-pointer.
Oh, nice pass. Nice pass. Nice play. Best play of the day. Hafiz gets on the board. Good help. Oh, are they going to save it? They do indeed. Sahakian gets it over to the wing, and Nick Tash goes up for the offensive rebound and draws the foul. Well, it's an enormous task, I'm sure Coach Weber thinks that he's got. Is there you know, is there any chance? I don't know. I mean, from a preparation standpoint, they got something wrong. Difficult to say. We just don't know.
Yeah.
We just don't know the team well enough, do we? Nick Tash. I mean, you were talking about the sophistication of the offense. Perhaps little quick hits or whatever, and maybe it needed to be a little bit more.
I think what they're suffering, they've come with a team that's got some younger guns out there, isn't it? So there's that element. So they've got to get these nice dunk there from finish the game off.
Nick Tash stepped out of bounds.
Like I said, Jeff, Gundes Delarizan going up for this dunk here, number 9 for Iran. You know, you brought some young players in, and the benefit is they'll be getting some court time here, which is good to see. So my next question is, if you go to the World Cup qualifiers, are you going to go with the young guns you've got here, or have you got players back home that you can bring in with more experience, perhaps? Like I said, Jeff, 2 years ago, this was a 20-point game. Today, this is going to make it a 50-point game.
Now, did you see the exchange there with Nick Tash arguing with Mirzad?
No.
Well, it was just because they were both going for the ball on the baseline, and Nick Tash took it in the end, but he stepped out of bounds. So he wasn't really in position in the first place to get it, was he?
No.
But he was pretty much having strong words with Mirzad. Anyway,
they could
play for the London team.
Sort that out over dinner tonight. Nice play. It's Balor again with 2, youngster.
It's unusual because these two clubs very likely will go back. Nice move inside by Mirzad. The footwork. These two teams will very likely go back to the hotel and eat dinner tonight at the same time.
Yeah.
Because it's 5:30 here in Beirut.
Timing's about right for both teams. Yep. A little bit of a rest up tonight. Maybe watch some film, review what's going on. Maybe for Iran, they might wait till tomorrow to watch the film.
What film do you think they'll watch? If I'm India, I don't want to watch the film of the game. That's for sure.
Some good ones out right now, though, aren't there? Dunkirk's a good one to watch. Bit gloomy, though.
Here we go. Last basket, and they surpassed the 100 mark. Well, the last few seconds, and India launched one. Where did that come from? So Rajveer Singh gets the last points of the game. It's 101-54, just really an annihilation. No real contest in this one today. So 2 down today, 2 more to go. The Iranians in the win column on day 2. And, you know, from a statistical standpoint, I'm not sure if it's really merits when you get beat this badly. No surprise, I guess, from a rebounding standpoint and assist, definitely. Iran were superior. Any closing thoughts from you, Mr. Professor Bet?
Tough day at the office for the Indian team, and they'll have to go back and regroup. Adani top score, Jeff. That's a bit of a surprise considering that the guards were gunning it from downtown for most of the game. Iran just moved through the gears. Never really got into full gear. We haven't seen the best of them yet. They're going to be a I'd say top 3 contender. They're definitely going to make it to the semi-finals and have a good shot making it to the finals too.
You definitely see them in the semifinals.
Oh yeah.
Because you've got Iran.
You can book it now.
Book it. Okay, I can't even talk about it. Just book it. Okay. Well, if you look back at some of the other teams, you know, Australia, we would pick them to make it.
Yep. Who else you got?
Let's see here.
Lebanon. Definite.
You think they're a lock?
Yep.
Lebanon.
So they got 3 locks in, depending on who they play.
Philippines.
Yep.
You think they're going to make it?
Well, they're going to be all right. So they're the that's the sort of team you'd say, okay. That's the next group of team you say, okay, can we make it? China. I don't think there's any guarantees. They might end up with an awkward quarterfinal, Jeff, against one of the bigs, perhaps. That might, because they obviously they won't win. I doubt they're going to win the group, but you never know.
They could potentially beat Lebanon, don't you think, China? Or you don't see that?
Oh yeah. China could beat anybody. I mean,
Yeah.
China, perhaps. I'm not sure China can beat Iran. I'm not sure China can beat Australia. When China are getting to that point where, okay, who's going to step up and get the games, win the games? Guo, Alun. Saw a lot of good stuff from Hu today. But who else is going to step? Chopin.
It's a good question. But you've got, we still haven't seen for the teams. We're going to see Iraq and Qatar next. Maybe we'll be pleasantly surprised by one of them, and we'll also see Jordan and Syria. Maybe New Zealand. Maybe that's we just have to wait and see how they evolve.
Yeah,
over the next couple. They were pretty convincing winners over their first day opponents. Korea, wouldn't want to count them out entirely, although you seem to. But definitely this game didn't really have the same buzz about it and luster that we had seen in the previous game between the Philippines and China. So one last time, Iran win at 101-54 over India here on day 2 of the FIBA Asia Cup. Thanks for watching. More basketball coming our way, your way.